Okay, in this box, I have something that I've been keeping an eye on for a while, and it happened to be on sale for like $100 off Canadian. Yeah, this is it. It took a couple days to get it because Pure later, yeah, don't get me started. Anyways, it is, oh, it's a big box. A blade arm. This is an accessory for the DJI Pocket 3, or you could use it for a GoPro or any action camera for that matter. Maybe even small, light, mirrorless maybe. I'll do some testing. But it's a stabilizer. So let's open this up and check it out. I'm pretty excited about this because I've been using the Pocket 3 since it came out pretty much. I got it right away. I use it primarily for rollers and it works really good except for when you're on the highway. And the reason why is because there's like lots of micro jitters and like little bumps on the road that just make it not so good. So I got this thing. And like I said, I'm pretty excited. I've seen some like videos on it, kind of showing off what it can do, and it's pretty impressive. So let's check this thing out. The only thing that I might also still look into is getting one of those new Tilta electric suction cups. Is there like tape on this that I'm missing? No, the box has just been damaged. Tilta has a suction cup that's electric that can detect when it's losing suction and then increase its suction. But yeah, this is the, I'm probably gonna butcher the pronouncing of it, Movmax blade arm. Nice case, good packaging. Oh man, this thing's actually got some weight to it. Yeah, it comes with its own suction cup. Everything you need in the box. So cool, I'm excited to try this thing out. So while we go test this out, I'm also going to show you guys some of the accessories that I've gotten for the Pocket 3 and ones that I think that are worth getting if you have that camera and want to help improve your quality of your footage. But yeah, let's go throw this on the car and try it out. We got the mount mounted to the car. My particular spot I like to mount it is actually on the taillight because when I put it on the car, it'll leave a ring on the wrap and I think it might do damage long term. And then I have my safety string set up, but that's kind of the setup for this thing. The only thing I'm not too keen on, it is pretty wide on the car because it is angled a little bit, but I think that'll be okay. Now this is all ready to go. The first accessory that I would highly recommend for everyone who ever gets the Pocket 3 is ND filters. So ND filters are not super expensive. I picked up this kit off Amazon. It came with like 3 filters and a mist filter, and they magnet to the front of the DJI camera, so it's super simple to use them. And what they do is they allow you to get you that smooth motion blur. Because the biggest thing with video when you're shooting like your 30 or 24 frames per second is you want to have that smooth motion blur. Otherwise it looks twitchy and it doesn't look right. Without a doubt, ND filters is the #1 accessory you want to have. Hey, there we go. Oh, it auto rotated actually for me too because I have the camera upside down. Okay, track is enabled. Let's mosey.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a very successful test with this. It worked out really good, and funny enough, actually, the slower road that we did first, where some vertical shots, was way more bumpy and was actually more beneficial to have this. But it held up fine, so I'm pretty happy with that. So far, first impressions of this product, really good. And so here's like a bonus accessory. If you're someone that's doing lots of rollers, get some radios. These things are very, very handy to help you get your shot because the people that you're filming don't know how close to be, so being able to direct them with a radio while you're driving, very easy, would recommend. You could do phones as well, but I like how this is going to work, where phones, you never know, it's they can break up and stuff like that to get a low reception area. radios always work. This leads us to the next accessory, the DJI Mic 2. This is by no means a must-have accessory, but for me doing rollers when I'm filming a gas car, putting this on the exhaust, as you can hear, this is really useful. It Bluetooth connects to the Pocket 3 camera seamlessly, providing wireless transmission directly to the camera, giving you better audio. So here's an example of the audio straight out of camera so you get an idea of what it sounds like. And now, here is out of the DJI Mic 2. This microphone is also an external recorder. It can record to its own internal memory, which is really cool because when I put it on the back of a car, I'll turn on the internal recording as well as having it go to the camera. That way I can sync the audios later and then use the internal recording because it's in 32-bit float, which means that if the car is too loud, I can bring down the volumes and even it out so that it sounds good. It also gives me the peace of mind knowing I have a backup recording that is going to be perfect. It's not going to have any skips or mess ups because that does happen with the Pocket 3 camera. After all, I am sticking this on the back of the metal box, which causes interference and you're moving and all that sort of stuff. So having that internal recording has actually been a lifesaver for me. And then you can also just use it as a recorder for voiceovers. It sounds really good. So this is really good accessory to have. Now the final accessory for the DJI Pocket 3 that I recommend are having different mounts. So this, as I've shown already, is a great car mount for absorbing shock and stuff like that for clean rollers. But this is also overkill for most people. You could get away with just a suction cup and having the camera on it, which is what I was doing prior to getting this. And you still get fairly good results, especially at lower speeds. But there's other things like friction arms and things like that that have a 1/4-inch thread that allow you to mount the camera in very unique places. Because of the tracking features in this camera, you can do some pretty fun, unique things to get different style shots. All right, here's a quick example of what I'm talking about here. I have suction cup mount on the side of the car with the Pocket camera looking at the brake calipers. So now this is what the shot will look like. Having different mounting options makes the camera a little bit more interesting because it is great on its own as like a vlogging style camera for filming yourself, and there's lots of cool stuff you can do, but the possibilities with this camera because of the tracking features actually makes it very interesting and very creative. And that's the main thing with all this, is the accessories are to help you get your shots that you're looking to do, and I think you can do a lot with this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I try to do a more cinematic video with this camera? I've been thinking about that lately, and I might try that out. But that'll be it for me for this video. I hope you guys got some value out of this, and if you did, hit that subscribe, maybe hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. See you.